Oh man, that's probably one of my best college memories that I'll carry with me for the rest of my life. Being able to win Pac-12 championship with my crew that I went to Seattle. Ventured off as a young man to go build a family out there. Came back to the city, took it over with a championship with 80 of my family members watching. Man, it don't get much better than that.
Talk to me, a little bit about your love for the Where did you first start, and how's it been consistently growing?
I think it just started when I was a kid. I was always a competitor. The first sport I ever played was who can go touch the fence and get back the quickest. In elementary school during recess. So from that point, I was always into PE. That was my favorite period of the day. Favorite subject in school. So anytime I was able to play basketball or play a different sport, or of course football, when football season was around, I was always included. So I think something that's just continued to grow as I became more and more of a competitor.
And when you look at your NFL, future career, what would a successful
I think a successful career would be ending in the Hall of Fame. I want to go at least 10 years. That's probably about hopefully what it'll take. But being one of the best to ever play the game and ending up in the Hall of Fame.
in a situation where they could draft him with number one and then draft a receiver? Is that something that would be at least teamed up for?
Yeah, definitely. I got to see Caleb firsthand. I got to see his talents and abilities. So yeah, definitely. And I know that he has an incredible talent, and I know he's a student of the game and someone who brings a lot of passion and a lot of desire to the game. So of course, to be paired up with him, it would be something special, I think. It was good. It was good. The Giants are good people. We was laughing in there a little bit. They quizzing me on some film, getting to know who I was as I was getting to know them, and I think it went well. I was excited to meet them. Biggest takeaway from them? I feel like they're good dudes. Honestly, they just seemed like they had joy in the room. That they were, excited about the process. They knew ball, of course, and were excited about their future as well. So I think good things to come. If I could add any event to NFL Combine, a video game circuit, test your cognitive ability, how fast your reaction skills is. You got to go into the war zone. If you don't get top 5, you're automatically cut. Do I think birds are real? Yeah, everything but pigeons. Pigeons are fake. Those are AI. I haven't. Absolutely not. We are going down. All souls have perished.
Hey, Rome, but without the plays, though, what's like just beating the tight ends, particularly in the
Sorry, say that again. Oh, okay. The Titans was cool. I think that was one of my first meetings. So going into it a little nervous, figuring out how those meetings are gonna go. But good people as well. They were also very very diligent, asking me all the good questions, making sure I knew what I was talking about. I feel like I probably impressed them. Hopefully. So it was another good meeting.
Have you met with the Buccaneers at all?
I could definitely fit in there. I think that they got a good system going on. Got some good quarterbacks in the room, and it's something I could help expand.
Bro, who's the best wide receiver in this class?
Me.
Yeah, and why is that?
I just think my versatility on the field. I think I've shown all the skills that can translate to the NFL at a high level in different facets of my game. And I think who I am as a person, who I will be to a locker room, who I'll be in a community are all A+.
What's your trump card specifically?
My trump card. I would just say how much of a student I am of the game. I'm always willing to learn, always willing to understand that there's room for improvement regardless of where I'm at in my career. So I'll say that. I'll do the full workout. My man got 3 questions. You got to cut them off. I did not meet with the Bucks. No. I haven't really. I've seen him, interacting with all of us. I got to say what's up, good morning to him a couple times, but haven't really interacted with him much. But I feel his vibe. I feel like he's a good dude, genuine person. I don't know. It probably comes from these guys up front, the UW social media team. They always putting cameras in my face and making me do things that I don't want to do. So, nah, it probably comes from them. And I don't know, man. I mean, y'all people just like I'm people, right? So, it's just fun to be up here, be in this position, and be able to talk to y'all. So.
Well, you said you met with the Titans. How do you think it would be to team up with a guy like Andrew Hopkins and learn from him? Like you said, you want to end up in the Hall of Fame. That guy may end up with a jacket. So, what do you think that would put an influence on you?
Oh, it would be a huge influence. At every point in my career, high school, college, I had guys above me that ended up doing great things. I have NFL players at my high school. I had Puka Nacua come before me at UW. So I feel like it would just be a part of the journey, having a guy like that, a vet like that, who can teach me a bunch of different things.
One thing that maybe people are missing on tape that would be the underrated thing that you do?
I think a lot of people underrate my speed, my explosiveness. I see a lot of that on tape, and my separation as well. I don't know where some of those things come from. I feel like if you watch the entire tape, then you go see.
Do you feel competitive with the other top receivers in this class?
Absolutely, that's what it's about. Saying you're the best and going and competing for it, right? And I do feel that way. So of course, it's a competition, but also, man, all these dudes are ballers. So I'm just super honored to be a part of the conversation and super grateful to be able to compete against guys like that. And I'm fans of their game as well. So.
What other top receivers in this class chose not to be tested? Why do you sit up to go through that process?
Just for me, it was about being able to, compete against, generations before, generations to come, and be able to see where I stack up against, all those people. And I feel like it's a one-time thing, only thing that you can do once in your life. So I just want to do it to the fullest, and something that I feel like I can excel at. So that's why I decided to do it. Oh, about their pops? No, not really, man. I've watched some of their games. They played back in the day, so the game was a little bit different, of course. But I'm a fan of their games. I've watched their tape and seen the things that they do, especially with them being at similar size of me. I feel like it's important to be able to see, what other receivers at your level are being able to do. And Marv and Rice, they are ballers as well. So I've been able to take things from them.
Some of the people that cover you locally at Washington called you a hand catch guy. Can you talk about your approach when you go up and get it?
For me, it's the approach. People say it's 50-50. For me, it's 100-0, right? And I feel like you have to go in with that mindset that it's you and the ball. That the defender is not even there. That if you go and elevate and go snag the ball, then you'll ultimately come down with it.
What's your approach at the line of scrimmage? Trying to create separation with your hands and keep setting up the defender.
Oh, I mean, just get jiggy. You gotta be explosive. Gotta be twitchy in those sittings to create some separation. Keep the defender on their toes. So just not doing the expected.
What did you think of Ryan Grubb getting hired by the Seahawks? Have you talked to him?
I have. He's congratulated me on this event and all those things. So it's an honor. I'm super excited to see him, and I know that he'll kill it with the Seahawks with a great staff and a great roster. So I'm excited to see. I say Devontae Adams. I do a lot of his split release technique, and I'm still learning, still trying to figure out how he's so twitchy with it. I'm still getting there, but with his size, with his route running ability, and his catch ability as well, I like to compare myself to him.
If you could choose any player in NFL history to pair up with, who would you choose to create that dream wide receiver duo?
Oh, dream wide receiver duo. I'll say Megatron.
How cool is it to go through this experience with about the Japanese wide receiver class? What do you think about it? Just what are your impressions of it? Is there anything that kind of leads you
Yeah, my impressions. I think the class is deep, and I think we'll storm into the league and hopefully have a lot of success. I feel like there's a lot of determined guys in the class, and a lot of guys who I feel like this class we got a lot of height. I feel like the league, some of the wide receivers in the league today are is moving towards those small guys who are quick, who are in and out. But I feel like this class has a bunch of 6'2", 6'3", 6 foot, whatever the hell Johnny Wilson is, guys that are. Big and athletic as well. So I feel like we're bringing in a different perspective to the league a little bit.
Malik Neighbors talked about making his money off the slot phase. Where do you make your money?
Everywhere. I mean, last season I think it was a lot of money on the back shoulder fade with Michael Penix building that connection. But that was one of the big ones. But anywhere I feel like you put me on the field, I'll go make a play.
What
Man, just his arm talent, who he is as a person, and to know his story, his perseverance through injury. He was a Heisman, almost pretty much a Heisman candidate in Indiana here before he got injured and, was dragged through the mud and was able to come out the other side as another Heisman candidate and nearly national champion.
Yeah, what was your experience at the national championship, getting to the mountaintop and not completing the zone?
It was awesome. Super grateful for it. We got there. We persevered through a lot of struggle, through a lot of hardship to get to that point. And at the end of the day, we didn't win it. Kudos to Michigan for going and taking it. But super grateful for your experience. But if I could have it any other way, I'd have a ring on my finger.
What's the combine experience with not only your teammates from Washington and college, but also guys that we look at since Oregon?
Oh, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. To be able to go through the experience with your brothers who you've bled next to. It's awesome. That's what football's about. That brothership, that partnership with one another that you go through all these struggles with and have success with.
How the roommate situation shake out?
I'm with JP, my boy JPZ. We getting to sleep early, making sure we getting our rest. We got a timer, lights off. And we getting up early, so JP, shout out to the roomie. The trip, long, 23 something hours. I had to make multiple stops. It was like a 3-leg of the race with my mom and some of the trainers. Taking turns driving. So it was long, but it was a little painful having to go be in that car for that long, and especially after the injury. But something I had to do to get back to my boys, get back to my team, to get right for Oregon. Well, I kind of missed the year with the COVID coming in 2020. I was only able to play 4 games in the west side of the country with everything pretty much on lockdown. So I felt like I still had more to prove. It felt like people weren't recognizing the talent that I had, and I felt like I had an opportunity to come back and show that, as well as all my teammates coming back. Hadn't won a Pac-12 championship, hadn't won any sort of bowl game except the Alamo Bowl. To come back, be with my team, to improve my stock, let people know that I really do this, was an opportunity I couldn't pass up.
How much tape have you watched of DJ Moore? How much tape have you watched of DJ Moore? Are you familiar with his game?
Yeah.
Would you like to play with him?
A good bit. Definitely would like to play with him. He's a baller, especially last season with his yards after catch, his ability to make a big play. Big fan of DJ. A formal meeting with the Commanders? I did not. No, I don't. A good quarterback's always nice. Someone who's a vet and has proven himself in the quarterback room. The quarterback's a tough position to secure in the NFL. So, and is pretty much one of the biggest factors of getting me the ball right and my success as well. So, I'll probably say quarterback.
John, what do you have to say about your fellow receiver teammates, and what are teams getting out?
Oh man, they getting ballers. Students of the game as well as me. People who take this craft, who take this art seriously. Every single little detail that at the wide receiver position they're trying to improve on every time they step on the field. And they have the mindset just like me that every time the ball's in the air they're gonna go and take it. Definitely a different skill set in both of them, but a skill set that can improve any team that they should go on.
Last question, please. Last question. Do you have a target time before you are?
I want to run sub 4.4.
Thanks, bro. We're all done. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody. Take that with you, bro.
Thank you.